Despite playing in a division that featured 3 90-win teams a year ago, the Toronto Blue Jays are feeling good about the future. The Jays were beset by injuries up and down the roster in 2018. And despite a strong April, were never really able to find a consistent lineup or rotation. Now 3 years removed from back-to-back trips to the ALCS, Toronto has laid the groundwork for a new generation of stars to take center stage. If they can stay healthy, the Blue Jays believe they can make some serious noise in 2019 and beyond.
And all my by the tubes. First time in B12, she was hanging at the roof. My VV's ice cream, I didn't even have to scoop. Got the whole universe in my ceiling, I'ma set the mood. I seen his name, looking at my neck, ooh. I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a cup of me.
Welcome to Rogers Center in Toronto as the Blue Jays will play host to the Detroit Tigers to open the 2019 season. Before we get things started, let's send it down to Heidi Watney for a report on this young Blue Jays squad.
Matt, this club is not widely considered to be a contender this year, so most experts would caution their fan base to temper their expectations. But in talking with their new manager, he expressed to me his optimism for his club, emphasizing his confidence in the young foundation they've put together. These Canadian fans are hopeful to see some signs of growth coming off a disappointing 73 and 89 campaign. And a win at home on opening day would be a nice start. So let's see if those Jays can give it to them.
Thanks, Heidi. And with that, let's get this 2019 season underway. Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning, nobody out. So coming to the plate, Jordy Mercer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Line drive to left, and Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. Mercer rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score, and the Tigers have drawn even. We're all square at 1 apiece.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Pilar is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. Comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Popped up. Drury has a play. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Tigers get just the one. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th, all tied at 1-1. Next to bat for Toronto, Reese McGuire. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Mercer has it, and there's one away. In now, Kevin Pillar. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Devin Travis coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. He's 1 for 5. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Popped him up. Grenier moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 6 full, all tied at 1-1. And that'll bring up Mikey MtO. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
David Phelps is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Richard makes the play, 1 away. Digging in, Grayson Grenier. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Two balls and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Score remains tied 1-1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. And another foul ball. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. That's 2-1. The 2-1 home. Pitch popped up. Cabrera has room in foul territory. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. And certainly worth a second look here as we've got our camera locked in on him from the beginning of the play. And you can see him stretch out as far as he can to pull this one in. Nice play. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Here's a little chopper up the middle. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Josh Harrison stands in. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Liner toward right center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out.
Nope.
Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2. And he fouls this one off. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. And the knuckle curve that time got him swinging, and that's the first out. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Miguel Cabrera. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Fly ball to straightaway left. Giving chase is Hernandez. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Nick Castellanos now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. A ball and 2 strikes now.
The count is 1-2.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now. So digging in now, John Hicks. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Here's the 1-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
And he lays off it to even the count, 2-2. Rounded down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Dawa Lugo will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. Now at the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though. His first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. gets stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for two. This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Drew Verhagen is out from the bullpen now, as he'll get the call here on opening day. Brendan Drury will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position. And still nobody out. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. But this is gloved over there at first, as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Galvis, who flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. MtO ranging back for the track. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead. Two-run shot to straightaway center, as they've taken a two-run lead.
This is one of those situations you dream about when you're a kid. He steps up in a big spot and blasts his first home run of the year to take the lead. Storybook stuff has come to life.
Into the box now, Reese McGuire. As he'll take a look at ball one. Verhagen, a native Texan. He was a fourth-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Castellanos in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up Devin Travers. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner, but foul. Got him off balance there as he reaches for one and grounds it to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors in a run. Up next steps Kristen Stewart, and to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Stepping into the box, Mikey MtO. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ken Giles comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. Smoke toward the hole. Smoke ranges to his right. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. Next for the Tigers, Grayson Greenier. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, the pitcher gives up the double. He can't do anything about that now. He just needs to put it behind him and focus on the man at the plate. If he takes care of him, the game is over. On the other hand, if he gives up a bomb, this thing is tied. It's getting a little dicey.
Standing in now, Jeimer Candelario, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
2 balls and a strike to count. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last breath for the Tigers. Close to 50,000 on their feet here in Toronto. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Well, we emphasized earlier in the telecast what a lift it can be to win on opening day, but what do you really think this means, D-Row?
Well, for the winner, it's a huge confidence boost, Dan, no doubt. But for the loser, hey, it's just one game. You shake it off, remind yourself you're at the beginning of a long season, and you come out ready to play next time.
Heidi, put this one into context for us.
Well, nobody, and I mean nobody, picked this team to come out and sweep their opening series, but that is just what they're in position to do. If they can manage to come out on top in this game, it would send team confidence sky high and maybe even make some believers out of their fans.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Jeimer Candelario, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number one.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Josh Harrison stands in. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Pitch is popped up. Smoke in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Pilar is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Still down a run. It's 4-3. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Pilar. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Pops this one up. Cabrera on the move. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Hey, Dero, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting off with back-to-back off-speed pitches, has him 0-2 and can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves a fastball, a hittable fastball, and he was able to get a knock.
In now, Devin Travis, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Here's Randall Grichuk, as he's reaching at a curveball and comes up empty at strike 1. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Behind 0-2 now. A pause, and the 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
And he'll take it to the bag himself. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Grounder down the line at third. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here. Nick Castellanos now. First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. This is on the ground over to first. Smoke is right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Score holds at 4-3. Daniel Stump is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Into the box now, Brendan Drury. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
And even 1-1 count to Brendan Drury. A 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Oh, he's safe.
Digging in, Reese McGuire. He flew out in his last at-bat. Danny Jansen will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Set to deliver the 0-1. On the ground to short. Could this be two? There's Harrison for one. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Coming on as a pinch hitter is a tough spot to be in, but that's the last thing you want to do when your skipper calls on you. Not going to be happy about that.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. In to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the 8th.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Stepping in now, Devin Travis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And this is swung on and sent down the ground to Mercer at short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We played 8 full. The Jays lead it 5-3. Danny Jansen will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Lifted down the line in left. Hernandez is after it, and they can't run it down. Looking to send him packing again. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Ken Giles takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. A bouncer up the middle. Galvis has it, and he's safe. Jacoby Jones will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Now at the plate, Grayson Greenier. He went down on strikes last time up. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Jones over at second. Matuk at first with no outs. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
1-0 pitch on the way. And he misses again. 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
And he needed a sand wedge to hit that ball. 3-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Nico Goodrum will come on now and pinch run here. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Josh Harrison is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and he'll get under it to make the catch, and the Blue Jays have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Hey, D-Roll, big win there, and they complete the sweep in the opening series.
Yeah, Dan, every team has a lot of uncertainty surrounding them at the beginning of a new season, but these players are answering a lot of questions right now. It looks like they've got plans for a big year.
And that's one of the things that we love about baseball. In a new season, anything can happen.
If you're just joining us, it's been a pitching clinic so far, and in fact we're still looking at a possible shutout in the making. Heidi, what kind of impact does a stellar outing like this have on a club?
Matt, a dominating performance by a starting pitcher can not only take the pressure off the hitters, it also gives some needed rest to the arms in the bullpen. And it's just generally great for team morale. It'd be a real boost for this pitcher's team and his ERA if he can continue blanking the opponent the rest of the way.
Well done, Heidi. I'd say you got the job done there. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
This is foul right side. Now the 2-1. Here's a line drive out to left center, and this is going to get down for a leadoff base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
2-1 to count. Escobar gets his lead at first, nobody out. To 2-2 now.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that. Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
That ball's fast.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Line drive to left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-1 game. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, Dan, he couldn't seal the deal on the complete game shutout, but it's a victory for the ball club nonetheless.
Yeah, D-Row, and that's what ultimately matters, right? It's always fun to get a CG and blank the opponent, but the bottom line, it was a very good performance out of him, and this team will take that any day of the week.
Well, in case you don't follow this ball club too closely, Teoscar Hernandez is being talked about maybe as a player to watch this year, guys.
He sure is, Matty V. Even though he's already looking like a key contributor, he's still a young player. But most people around this organization just think he's going to keep getting better and better.
I agree with you, Dan. I think he can actually take a leap forward in his development this season. He can make a big difference for this team. I'm excited to watch him play live in this one and see what he's got.
So a runner at first with one out now. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater. If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery that misses, and we're even at 2-2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one.
There you go. Make the turn. Have a look.
There's one. On to Pierce at first, but too late to get them both. Brandon Drury will bat next. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Let's go right here.
Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Keep your pitch, huh?
Heading out towards shallow right. Betts giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
2 men on, 2 out, and up next the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Ready with the 0-1.
Okay,
now both runners on the move. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And there's ball 2 now.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there.
Stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
The 0-1 delivery. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. From the stretch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
1 and 2.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball.
Well, to wrap up our conversation from earlier, Hernandez was not sharp at the plate in this one.
Yeah, this was definitely not his best showing. Seemed like his timing and rhythm were just off the entire game. So I'm sure he'll be doing some extra work in the cages to iron those things out. He's a lot better hitter than what we saw today, and they'll have to hope that he can get back on track next time out.
Tell me what we're hiding from. Like someone could steal it. Are we waiting for some kind